today. Many fish. This one kind of deserved just a few minutes real quick here. NASA homepage. What's the date today? The 25th of March. The usual stuff, but the stuff I tend to look at here are the galaxies and all these so-called images from space they give us. So we got 3 of them today. We got solar system and beyond. NASA selects mission to study churning chaos, nearby cosmos. We got that one. Then we got this on Jupiter flyby. This is a very interesting one. And then we got Hubble spots 2 interacting galaxies, defying cosmic convention. That's a very interesting one too. So I'll just show them to you real quick. Here's the Jupiter one. I will put all the links to these. The usual, all kinds of numbers, and I'm sure there's stuff in these that, talk their little secret language. You gotta know the secret language to be part of the club. Anyway, so we'll start with, where are we gonna go? Yeah, this is NASA selects mission to study churning chaos in our Milky Way and beyond. That's this one here. That's the one I'm showing you right now. I'm getting there. Let me move all my little gadgets out of the way here. And this will go quick. Don't worry. This is like a 3 for today. So this is how it comes in. This isn't doctored or anything, and I could see already. So all I do is flip it. A lot of them, you flip them to get them where you want them. And then he's pretty obvious right there. Yeah, it's a goat. And they just love their goats. So today they decided a goat would be appropriate. And if you look, once you understand how they basically create, how whoever creates these images, then they become very, very clear to see, and you're able to see them. That's all I can really tell you. But there's your goat, and then right above his shoulder there, and I could change different settings on this, but I like you to see it in the raw image. And there is your dead sheep. There's the top of his head here, I'll show you. And that is there. I'm telling you it's all there, because what I do is I take the raw image and then I put it in different little filters, and I fill in the lines that I can see better through the filters, and then I show you the lines on the actual image pulled straight from the website. So I'm not changing anything and just overlaying what's there, and this is absolutely all there. You got your goat and your dead sheep. It just obscure the nose of the sheep. He comes down like this. I didn't draw on the tip of the nose, but it continues to go like this and finish him up. I could actually, where's my little tool belt here? I'll get a little crayon out and we go into that layer, and the rest of his nose would kind of come down. Oh, you can't see that. Never mind. You get the drift. If you don't see him, I'm really sorry, but I really hope you do see him. I do. Because that means you see. Hallelujah. That's means to rejoice. Even though you're seeing these wicked things, it's giving you the understanding of what we're dealing with here. Now, it wouldn't be right if I didn't tell you the meaning behind the sheep and the goats if you're not familiar with it. You can read in Matthew 25. It distinguishes between the goats and the sheep, and basically it's a distinguish between good and evil, heathen and believer, and wheat and chaff. That's the representation of those two. And in that image, they're demonstrating, well, the goat is the very spry, alive, and demonically charged one, and the sheep is dead. So the spirit that is creating these NASA images is literally telling us, all you believers are dead as far as Earth is concerned, and the goats have taken over. All right, then we go to this one here is very, very interesting. And what was this one called? This was the two interacting galaxies defying cosmic convention. There is all kinds of stuff in here, okay? But I'm only gonna give you like what's the hardcore stuff, and you can see them here. It's crazy. And there it is. That's the image, same one. Let me move this gadget. And you can already kind of see, this is kind of the shape of like a bull type thing with these antlers. But look at this guy. I mean, you can just see him already, and he is not pretty. Skull with big fang teeth, big mouth there. I mean, he's gnarly, man. I make him look like Barney, but he ain't Barney. Look at that dude. I hope you can see him, because they meant for him to be seen. I can tell you right now, this one is definitely meant for him to be seen. And there are a few things in this side here, but this guy, to me, is the key. And I say the key because he literally is handing a key. I studied it pretty close, you guys. And I'm telling you, if you put it through the other filters, he has a key in his hand. That's what he has in his hand. And I openly tell you, I could be wrong about the key, but everything else, look at the dude, he's there, and he's gnarly. And there's some really wicked stuff going on in here. I'm not even going to show it to you. Not because, oh, you can't take it, but it's really wicked. I mean, just look at this. This is just one set of eyes to one of the creatures that's in there. These little serpent set of eyes. You can kind of make out his silhouette here, but I thought he's enough for that. Him, the sheep and the goats, and then you got the Jupiter thing. And the Jupiter thing's kind of a trip. It's almost like a Salvador Dali painting. This is the original right here. Looks like, oh yeah, okay, that's Jupiter, I guess. They got a nice, really crisp, clean, colorful shot of it. But there are all kinds of odd things in this image. I mean, seriously. I'm going to show it to you in another, not in this image here, but I meant to open up another one that shows this guy. I mean, it's just this gnarly face in this little supposed Jupiter storm or whatever. And the same over here. You got a dude here who's really obvious. I mean, he's kind of round head, kind of ball-headed, eyeballs, mouth. He's got like a beard. It looks like he's got a trident or something. He's holding a trident. He's there. They're all there. That's so you can see him a little bit better when I put him in black and white. And he's definitely there. I've gotten right up close to him. And as well as just really bizarre, like I said, like Salvador Dali, twisted faces. I mean, that's what it is. This has been done with probably some sort of software by somebody with an extremely demented mind. And there is a guy in there, but for whatever reason, this particular filter I'm using here, he's not showing up in there very well. But anyway, if you just pull this image from online, I'll put a link, and just go through it up close. I mean, you see just all kinds of crazy, twisted things. that you're not making up in your mind. If you're seeing the other stuff I'm showing you like this, or if the CERN one, this stuff, this is the kind of thing that if you deny seeing it at this stage of the game, then I will still pray for you, all of you, but I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there's all kinds of other things in here. They're really, really piling it on now, man, and everything. And I've been doing some stuff over here in Google Earth, which I hate, and finding some real interesting things about New York. I'm not going to chase that one too far, but that's what I wanted to show you guys today. And please, please, don't forget, we're talking about NASA, along with the Europeans and the Asians and the Chinese and the Russians, all of them, when it comes to space and the like, and everything related to space. It's one of the biggest, most pervasive and incredible deceptions ever. And they're telling you what they're doing in these images and what the plans are. And the only way you're going to see is to ask for Jesus Christ to come into your heart and teach you the truth. That's about it. Yeah, it has something to do with this and everything. Thanks for clicking. Peace and grace, y'all. Many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armour of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armour of God,